Welcome to the Vista 3 by Chroma Q video training series. In this video, we will learn how to create fixture groups, adjust their properties, and explore their use. Groups enable us to quickly select a predefined set of fixtures using one button. In the fixture chooser, they are displayed as a pentagon icon. By default, groups can also be found within Vista's multi-quick picker, which can be seen underneath the fixture chooser. The multi-quick picker acts as a placeholder or toolbox for show components and is split up into 4 columns. The components in each column can be selected by using the left drop-down box. These include groups, presets, effects, cue lists, extracts, favorites, snapshots, and effects masters. If we select groups, we can see a number of groups already present. By default, Vista automatically creates an All Fixtures group and then separates groups for each individual fixture model in your show. These default groups can't be modified, and as you patch more fixtures of the same type, they'll automatically be added to the group. You can disable this feature by pressing File, User Preferences, and unchecking Auto-Generate Fixture Type Groups within the General tab. Let's create some groups for each par can color. First, we need to select the fixtures that we would like to be contained within the group. Here, we will select the blue dimmers. To create a group, right-click in the group component and select Create New Group. You will be asked to provide a label. Let's call this blue. Press OK, and a new square group icon within the component window will appear, as will a pentagon icon within the fixture chooser, if the Auto Show New Groups option is checked within the layout properties. Group icons can be moved and manipulated within the fixture chooser in the exact same way as fixture icons. Press either of these group icons to see that all fixtures contained within the group are selected. Please note that the selection order you had at the time of the group creation will also be recalled. Next, let's select the red dimmers. Another way to create groups is to press the Component drop-down menu and select New Fixture Group. This action can also be assigned to a function key and by default is mapped to the green modifier or left Alt key on a keyboard and F10. Once pressed, you will be prompted to provide a group label. In this example, the red group only contains 4 fixtures. To update a group, select the fixtures that you would like in the group, right-click the group within the quick picker, and press Update. The red group now contains 6 fixtures. Right-clicking a group from within a quick picker also provides some additional options, such as Label, Renumber, or Delete. Useful tip. A third way to create groups, and perhaps one of the quickest, is to select the fixtures, hold the yellow modifier, or Control or Command key on a keyboard, and click the yellow plus icon that appears here, or an empty space within the picker. Groups can quickly be updated in the same way. To do this, again, hold the yellow modifier or Control key, but this time select the group that you want to update. You won't see any confirmation, but we can see that the amber group has been updated. Any show component within Vista can be assigned to a playback button or fader. To assign a group to a console fader, press the Virtual Console View window. Select groups from within the component picker towards the top right of the screen and simply drag and drop to a playback. Let's assign the blue, red, and amber pars to 3 faders. Useful tip. Components can immediately be placed on a playback by double-tapping the playback at the creation point where you initially label the item. For example, let's select the singer profile and create a new group. Instead of clicking OK at this point, double-tap the chosen playback on the console and it will be immediately placed there. By default, the group fader action is HTP, which stands for Highest Value Takes Precedence. Fader action can be changed by selecting group faders from within the Virtual Console view. Additional actions available here are Inhibitive Scale Minus and Scale Plus. Let's assign an Inhibitive Scale Minus to the singer group by hold-clicking and dragging to the desired fader. Inhibitive Scale Minus will negatively scale from the current programmed value to 0%. In this example, the singer profile is at 75% in cue list 1, Q1. Therefore, the inhibitive scale will reduce from 75% to 0% within the full group fader movement. Group Scale Plus will positively scale from the current programmed value to 100%. Changing the fader action to Scale Plus will positively scale the singer profile from 75% to 100% within the full group fader movement. Group button actions can also be configured to suit user preference in the same way. Press Group Buttons within the Virtual Console view, and then drag and drop the intended button action to the desired button. Groups also have properties which can be altered by right-clicking on any group component and selecting Properties. Ignore Release All. This option is set to On by default. When this is on, pressing Vista's Release All button to turn off all cue lists will keep any group on a fader active until the fader is manually pulled down. If Ignore Release All is set to Off, group fader levels will also reduce to 0% with the Release All command. Ignore Snapshots. This option is also set to On by default. With this option active, the stage look will ignore the group intensity level set when triggering stage states through the use of playback snapshots. If this option is set to Off, the playback snapshot will automatically turn off the group intensity level if it doesn't form part of the snapshot state. Exclude from Store or Update. This option is off by default. If this option is active, this group level will not be stored into any queues, even if Store All or All Output are used. For this reason, you may wish to use this function on house lights or smoke machines, for example. Useful tip: multiple group properties can be changed together by multi-selecting, right-clicking, and selecting Properties. Here, you can see you are manipulating multiple group properties at once. To learn more about Vista or to download the free demo software, please visit vistabychromaQ.com.